Hey, what's up, folks? This is Kwesi Fulton, and thank you again for coming to our daily, 5 days a week stretch routine. I was sitting here thinking to myself, like, what can I do? What can I do to help you guys move better, including myself, because I'm getting the benefit out of that as well. And again, the main problem for most people is hips. Focus on hips today, so I'd say probably gonna move between the chair, the rope, and the floor, and we'll see how that goes. Just gonna do basic movements, and again, if you guys have noticed, if you've been with us daily, the consistency, even though they're pretty basic stretches, see how you feel. I'm sure, again, my back is feeling great. And of course, I'm not doing ballerina flips, but I am better. I'm going to bed without moaning and groaning, going to the floor without, making noises. So, what we're gonna do, let's start out in the chair. And if you guys are ready, go ahead, give Spielberg a thumbs up. Are they ready? Are they ready? Okay, cool. So you're gonna take the chair, nice and easy. Now, for me, I'm a bigger guy, so I am kind of slumping on this chair a little bit. But for you, most people aren't my size. But so we'll start here. You're gonna keep your feet straight, and we're gonna flex and turn. Gonna do about 6 of these. 1, 2. See how I'm grabbing the chair here? 3, 4, 5. Now the 6th one, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to hold a little bit longer and breathe. So you get here, get to the stretch to where you feel it. Now breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Push a little bit further, breathe in, breathe out. And relax. Okay, now we're gonna go to the other side. Same thing, we're gonna turn. And notice which side is tighter. For me, this side is tighter. I'm looking to my left. Not sure why, but today that's how I feel. 4, 5, 6. And this last one, we're going to take a deep breath in. Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 And relax, relax, relax. Okay, now we're going to do where you open your legs up, grab the chair, turn your hand. I usually turn the back of my hand inside, and then you reach as far as you can, come back. Reach as far as you can, and come back. Reach as far as you can, and come back. Now that stretches your QL muscle. If you don't know what that is, it's just your lower back, the side of your lower back, which they call it the QL. Or the quadrus lumborum, if I'm pronouncing that right. 2 more. 1 more. Now this last one we're just going to hold for a bit. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, Breathe out. All right. Okay, now we'll do the other side. And the reason why, maybe people wonder why I don't really hold the stretches really long in the beginning. It's because it's a warm-up. It's a dynamic stretch. And if you hold it for 2 seconds, 1 second, it doesn't really shock your body. But each time you move, each time you go in that position, that's why you do it multiple times, you will get a little bit further. And then if you hold the stretch 20 to 30 seconds on the 10th rep, or the 8th rep, or however many reps you're doing, then it'll get the stretch, a really good stretch. So we're gonna do this side. So breathe in, breathe out. 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 Okay, now this last one, big breath in, big breath out. Breathe in, breathe out, reach, breathe in, breathe out, reach, breathe in, breathe out. So the goal there, you're trying to reach your arm towards your ear. Okay, the next one, okay, this chair is a little small for me, but I'll do it. This is how I'm gonna do it. You cross your legs. So if you're big like me, just drop your legs like that. And then you breathe in, or you bring your leg up, then you push it down. You should feel it in your piriformis. Bring your leg up and push it down. There we go. Bring your leg up and push it down. Bring your leg up and push it down. Bring your leg up, 2 more, and push it down. Bring your leg up, and push it down. And breathe in, now bring your leg up, and then we're gonna hold it a little bit longer, and push it down. You can lean like this. This one's real tight for me. Okay, and let it go. So every time you breathe, you're trying to put your weight on it. As Big Daddy Kane would say, put your weight on it. No, but push your weight on it, and that's what you would do. So now we're doing the same thing on this side. Actually, this side's a little bit more flexible. So this is 1, or this is 3 actually, 3. 4, everything all right, Spielberg? Yeah.
Guy is saying he cannot see or hear us.
Oh, is it because of...
I don't know, because it says live.
Can you see the video?
Yeah.
You can't see the video?
I think it's, yeah. Ryan and Riley's mom cannot see or hear you.
Can't see the video at all? Really? Is that
There's
all?
other people.
Can other people see? All right.
Good here, BT Labrador.
Okay.
I guess it's their connection.
Is it a connection? Okay. Sorry for the interruption there. So again, you're pushing, relax, pushing, relax. Now, we're gonna push and hold. Breathe. Big breath in. Big breath out. Put your weight on it. Big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. Big breath out. Okay. Now we're going to do this side again. But this side, this time we're going to lean forward a little bit. So get here. I'll drop my leg And this time I'm gonna lean forward, but I'm gonna try to bring my chest to my thigh. So bring my chest to my thigh. And you should feel it in this whole area here. Bring my chest to my thigh. Believe it or not, this actually, this looks tight to you guys, but this is actually better than it has been since we've been doing the stretching lately. Okay, one more. Big breath in. We're gonna hold this. And my bad. Well, I got into my own self. You know, sometimes your body, your intuition kind of tells you what you need, and that was it right there. Okay, relax. Wiggle that out. Just tight. Okay, now we'll go to this side. Same thing. Gonna lean forward and bring your chest. Oh man, it's tight in different areas. Bend this leg a little. Now I'm holding on my foot for me because it seems like I get a little bit more stretch in here when I pull my foot like this. So experiment with your body. See what's working for you. See where your issues are. Of course, you guys can see mine, but everybody's at different levels. This is where I'm at. My issues came from a lot of basketball, and it's always in the hips. So if you run and play sports, woo! Let me tell you, the hips are the killer. Lean forward. Even if you can't, like me, I'm barely leaning forward, but I'm still getting a stretch. If you're somebody that can lean all the way forward and you get a stretch there, that's good. Now I'm gonna hold. Big breath in, big breath out. Big breath in, big breath out. All right, I'm gonna let that go. I'm standing up for a bit. Now I'm gonna wiggle my hips out because they need wiggling. You guys. All right, so just wiggle your hips. There we go. Pretend like you got a hula hoop on. Anybody know how to hula hoop? I don't. I used to when I was a kid, but now the hula hoop drops. I got no wiggle. And now we're gonna go the other way. All right, now let's loosen our back up and hold your hands like this. Rotate. Okay, now we're going to go to the floor. Can you see me? Can you see me? Okay, now this is for the hips. We're going to rotate our knees to the floor. Now, if you want more pressure, or if this is not good enough, like this right here, I can feel, but if you want more, you can throw your foot or your leg across and you lean, push down. Let's do that. You should feel it all in here. I'm feeling this today. We went on a 3-mile walk, and for me, when I walk that long, I usually feel it in my hips because all the chairs in the world are small and my knees are up here. That's what happens. So breathe in, and then we're going to hold this one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right. Okay, now we'll do this with the other side. Should fill it in here. Now we're going to hold this last one. Okay, release. All right, this one's my favorite one because it really gets your glutes, your lower back, gets your mobility up. So you bring your left hand, right knee up, rotate, remember anchor your arm, anchor. Usually that first one you get a nice back pop. Gotta take the keys out of my pocket. Two more. One more. Now this next one we're gonna hold. So breathe in, take a deep breath, then blow it out. Breathe in, blow it out. Breathe in, blow it out. Breathe in, blow it out. Okay, now we're gonna do this to the other side. Oh man, that's tighter. That's really tight. And I just stretched this. Rotate. Now, you know it's interesting, a nice little trick. Let me show you this, bring it over here. Look at my right foot. So if you're by a wall and you can put your foot on the wall, so meaning like, so your foot can stay still, mine's not like that. Well, actually, so let's put my foot here, like so. So now that makes it stable. And then you try to twist like that. See, I'm so tight that my foot wants to move, but you really push against that wall. It's a different type of stretch. It really gets in that glute. Okay? So you push, my foot's twisting still, but if you can hold it there, then that's a different type of stretch. Or have somebody hold your foot. But since I don't have that, but I'm just giving you that suggestion, this will hit more of your back with that stretch because your foot's rotating, that straight foot. Then hold this last one. See how tight that is for me? I'm making tight faces. Breathe in. There we go, my back pop. Big breath in. And relax. Now, this is nice and easy. This opens your hips up. Now, I'm tight in here. These are your groins, right? Your groin. But if you're tight like me, all you do is fold up, then push down. Use your hands to kind of push down a little bit. Then up, then push down a little bit. See my knees, there's my kids, their knees are on the floor and they're like, what, Daddy, what? What do you mean stretch? You know, I envy them. So if your knees are up, way up high like mine, this is a good stretch. If they're not, just hang out, butterfly on the floor and breathe. One more. The last one, then you're gonna breathe. So what you're trying to do is just let all this go in there. Two more breaths. One more. Okay, now stand up. That's the tall man get up. So today we focused on hips, your piriformis, your back mobility, something I pretty much focus on a lot of because my back and most people that come in the stretch pod, they have limited movement in their back. So remember, when you're doing your stretches, do a dynamic stretch first. Well, actually, let me back up. What's really good is if you did foam roller first, or you had your hypervolt, or you had a lacrosse ball, you did that first to loosen the tissue up. Then you do your dynamic stretch, which is hold for 2 seconds, a second, and a dynamic movement. And then at the end of that 8 rep, 5 rep, 10 rep, whatever you have time for, then you hold it for 20, 30 seconds. Then you do that, and you would see like a big improvement. You gotta be consistent. There's no overnight success. Consistency works. Try this for a few months, or either getting stretched when everything opens back up, or doing this yourself, and you'll see. I'm speaking from my own experience. You'll see that you will move better. Things like picking up a piece of paper, for me, was hard like a few months ago, just because of the work we do. But now, hey, I feel better, and that's just being consistent. So, thanks for coming out. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see if I'll have some things for you. I'll think about some things that we can do that are, for specific areas. But thanks for coming, and it's tomorrow at 12, I believe. So see you then. Thank you.